So before we started our bathroom renovation, this is what our bathroom was looking like. We did not have a toilet roll holder. Well, we did, but it was in a really inconvenient place. The room was quite nice, but the shower walls were not properly stuck to the wall, so I think the wall was like rotting underneath or something. The base of the shower had a hole in it as well, so it was like literally leaking through the floor into the room below. So I'm excited to show you the process of the bathroom being renovated, not that I was involved in it aside from a bit of painting, and show you what it looks like now. Right, so after the first day of renovations, this is our ensuite bathroom currently, and the lights have been taken out, so we've only got the daylight for me to show you, but the tiles on the floor are still down, but the shower door and the shower walls are off. The mirror is gone, the vanity is gone, the toilet was there, which is also gone. Half the walls are gone, so all the tiled parts on the walls have been taken off, which is obviously still a bit of a mess on the floor. That is day one of renovations. No idea what's happening tomorrow. I guess I'll find out along with you guys. Alright, at the end of day two, this is how our bathroom is looking. So, the tiles are still on the floor and the shower base is still in, but all the jib is off the walls right up to the ceiling. So except for that little bit on that side there, but everywhere else it's been taken completely off. I think some of the electrics are going to be changed. They were talking about a power plug maybe going over here. I think the layout is changing slightly. I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but the toilet's going to stay where it was and the shower is going to stay where it was, but instead of having the vanity like in the middle next to the toilet, it's going to go opposite. That's how it's looking. I think the next step is going to be to get the tiles off the floor, which I think is happening tomorrow. The vanity and the sink have arrived, but the shower and the toilet we're still waiting on, and also I think the new flooring hasn't arrived yet, so they won't be able to do anything else until those things arrive because the flooring has to go down first. So once the tiles are up, we're just going to be waiting until stuff arrives. Day three, and the tiles are off the floor. This has been the big job today. It sounded like it was pretty difficult and the tiles didn't really want to come up. So that's been basically the whole day. It's been a particularly noisy day, and I think there's still like bits that need to come up that haven't quite come loose yet, but yeah. So now everything else is pretty much the same. The whole room is basically stripped except for the shower base is still there. Interesting. I wonder if it's going to stay like permanently. Maybe it's not changing, I don't really know. But yeah, that's the progress for day three. Day four of bathroom renovations, and yeah, the floor is completely gone, so I can't actually walk into the room right now. I've been told if I stand on this it's just jib and I'll fall straight through, so I won't risk it. I'm sure I could stand on the slats, but I won't. So yeah, that was the big job that happened today. There is a hole, like a complete hole there that goes through to our hot water cupboard, so that's our water cylinder in there that you can see. That's day four, and I think the next job is going to be putting the new floor down, although I'm not sure. He said something about plumbing and electrics. I'm not sure if that has to happen like under the floor, so I'm not sure if the floor will go down tomorrow or if it'll just be like wires and plumbing stuff that won't really show up on camera very much. Day 5, we are starting to get floor down. So this piece here is just for like walking across so that we don't fall through the slats, but that piece, I believe, is the actual floor that's going to go there. So that's cool that that started, and then I think just like electrics and plumbing happened today as well. A bunch of stuff got brought up that's going to be in the bathroom, like for example the shower tray wasn't here before. It's all just been sitting in our garage for ages. This is going to be the vanity, so there's the drawers, and the sink was around earlier, I saw it sometime. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in our cupboard. Day 6. This is how we're looking. Sorry, it's a little bit dark, but obviously there's no electrics in here, so I can't turn any lights on. But the floor has been fitted. It's not like done, but it's all been like cut to shape, and then just to like clear stuff out of our bedroom a bit, all the stuff's been brought in here. Before the stuff came in, I saw that on the floor over there they had like cut holes, like small holes out of the floor for the plumbing to go through. So nothing's been connected yet, but there's holes that are the same shape as that under there. Some of these boards are a bit wobbly, as you can hear. So it's obviously not finished, but at least it's down, it's been cut to shape, and that is where the vanity is going to go, so that's exciting. I have lost track of what day we are on. It looks like a mess in this room because they are now putting everything back in here at the end of each day rather than leaving it in our bedroom, which is really lovely. So visually I'm not sure how much has changed. I can't remember if there was insulation in there before or not, but they did say that the electrics are done, I think. So I don't know what was happening with it before, but apparently it's done now. There's wires all around here. Oh, that one just ends. Yeah, oh, and there's one that comes up here as well. So this I think is for the mirror that's going to go over our vanity. I assume there's going to be a light there or something. Yeah, I think that's the main thing that happened today was the electrics. And there was talk of jib tomorrow, so that would be like really exciting if that happens. So it doesn't look a lot different at the moment, but we have a hole in here for the shower drain, and the plumber was here this morning, so we now have a few extra pipes. So this is where the shower is going to go, by the way. So we've got the shower head, the handle to turn the shower on, and then what else is new? I think that's the one for the toilet. And then here we've got the stuff for the vanity. So plumbing is all done, and yeah, I think that's the last of like the work that is almost invisible, and I think it's gonna all start coming together after this. So I'm excited. We have one wall. Yay! So that's the main thing that's changed today, but also insulation has gone in as well. So I mean there was some, but now I think it is everywhere along this wall. This is the only wall that connects to outside, so like our kitchen is through that wall and cupboard is through that wall, so this was the main wall that matters. That's nice that the walls are starting to go in. The walls are going on. So we have these 3 walls that are almost done. Obviously the shower's going to be there, so there's no wall there. And we're just missing a little bit up the top here, but the big sheets have been done. So we now have jib on the walls everywhere, and also they've just done the jib stopping today, so they've filled all the gaps with, I don't know, plaster I would assume this is. Yeah, so obviously it doesn't look very pretty, but it is very necessary. I'm not really sure what's happening in that little gap up there though. I thought that might be filled today. Also, I think the reason they haven't done these ones is because the shower wall is going to be across there, so it won't really matter that there's a bit of a gap. Oh, in fact they've not done the top at all, so maybe that happens differently. I don't really understand how all this works, but anyway. It's coming together. I'm not sure if I showed you this before. We've got some pipes here because I think last time I showed you the vanity was in the way of the pipes. And we're still on this makeshift floor. Well, not makeshift, but you know, this is obviously not what the floor is going to look like eventually, but it has been screwed down properly so it's not wobbling when we walk on it anymore. The people are actually here, they're just cutting some stuff for the floor at the moment, but the painting has been done. Underlayer I think you saw, and then the 2 coats have been done. They've started putting the skirting up around the top, and also the floor is being laid today. So they're just being placed at the moment. I think they're out there cutting these to size, but they have not been glued down yet. They're so exciting. I love these floorboards. I think they're so cool. They're not actual wood, they're just kind of a little bit like bendy, nice and light. I think they look so cool. I love the tone of them. So I'm actually filming at night this time. I can't remember if I showed you that the painting was done, but there's just a couple things that aren't completely finished with the painting. Firstly, the windowsill has only had 1 coat of paint, so that needs another one tomorrow. But yeah, the lights went in today. They are a really bright copper that apparently oxidizes, and it will go like less bright than what it is now, but I think those are really cute, those little spotlights. And obviously you saw earlier today the flooring was like had been placed, so it's just sitting there now. I think it's going to go down tomorrow. I think they were just like cutting it so that it went around the shower. The shower base is also down now. It's been glued and you have to leave it for 24 hours, so they can't like work around it or anything at the moment. So I think a lot's gonna happen tomorrow. The room looks so cool with the floor down. They didn't do the whole room, but there was just enough over here to kind of see or get an idea of what it's going to look like. But also the fact that the lights are on means that the electrics and stuff all work properly. The fan also works now as well. So today, the shower went in. No floor yet. I think they just decided to go with the shower first because the base was stuck down yesterday. After 24 hours, they were able to put the rest of the stuff up. So we have some of the hardware in the shower. We've got the rail and the frame, and the doors are also in. So that closes so smoothly. Apparently it's not quite flush yet. You can see there's a bit of a gap there, so they're gonna or just like adjust it next time. Obviously the sheets went in because that was just jib before. Hello, I suppose you are allowed in here now that the hole's been covered that was on the floor. They also did sealant around the edges down the bottom. Excuse me, you've went and found the one other hole. Please don't go down there. The lights are starting to tarnish like they are supposed to. So today, I don't think anything's changed over this side except, oh, the masking tape is off the sides of the windows, so that's looking quite nice now. But I think the main thing is some of the hardware in the shower. So we've got our rain head and the normal head, and they haven't put the actual thingy in yet because the hole at the moment literally just goes through to our cupboard underneath. There's no pipes or anything, like it's just a hole at the moment, so there's nowhere for the water to go, so they've left the actual tap thing off. And they have lined the doors up so that they close perfectly. This might be the biggest change so far. Oh my goodness! So the floor is down. I don't know what I called this the other day, but it is vinyl. So I don't think I knew what it was called the other day. And then the toilet has been placed, but I don't think it's not plugged in, it's not connected to anything, not that you can really see, but yeah, we can't use it yet. Oh, there we go. I think it's meant to connect to there, so it might even be a little bit further over. The vanity is in, although, again, I don't think the pipes are fully connected yet. But the sink is wet, so the water is like working. And then I don't think the shower has changed since yesterday. But yeah, obviously the skirting is not on yet. So that just goes straight to the wall. So they need to do the skirting around here and just connect up the toilet and the vanity. And then a couple other little bits, like there's going to be a mirror here. I think there's going to be some shelving here. And the towel rails gonna go here. I'm not too sure what's happening around the edge here, if that needs like filler or something. Because I mean, it's been cut really well, but it's not like there is still a little gap there, as you can see. You coming to investigate? They said that they found cat hairs all around. There was a little hole in the floor here for the pipes to go through. They said they found cat hairs all around it. So we reckon she tried to get in and got stuck. So poor little thing. But yeah, she's been very interested in this whole process. Hey. I will show you one more thing. I think they said the toilet was a soft close. If it's not, this is about to smack down. Yeah, it is. That means it takes forever until you can actually flush it. Oh god, it takes forever.
Well, you can't just close it.
Can you? How much force does it take?
Not a lot.
Hang on. Oh yeah, that's easy.
A normal toilet seat.
Well, yeah. Okay, so I don't really have a full understanding of what happened today, but the thingy is on there, whatever that's called, the handle, and this thingy is on, and I think all the plumbing is connected, but we can't use the shower yet because the silicone has to dry, and I don't even know where the silicone is. So anyway, we can't use the shower for another couple of days, but we've been told we can use the toilet and the sink because the plumbing's all connected and it should be all good. There's a towel down there just in case it's not all good, so we've got to watch out for leaks, but hopefully it will work. And then the sink as well is, you know, it's in, it's ready to go. There's no mirror, but there's no towel in the bottom there, so in theory they have faith that the sink's not going to leak. So this is going to be the final update, even though we're missing a couple of things. So the biggest change now is that our mirror is up. Hello. So this button here makes it light up, and that is pretty cool. They've popped a little diffuser on the sink there, which smells really nice. And then we have now also got skirtings around the room. Oh, and also a little toilet roll holder, which is nice. It's black, which matches, you know, the shower and the vanity stuff. There's also a little doorstop there. So there's only two things we're missing. The first one is towel rails. So where these bits of masking tape are, there's going to be a towel rail on each of those, just like a long rod that you hang your towel over. And the other thing that's missing is just like a join between the vinyl and the carpet, which would just be like a little metal piece that goes there. But aside from that, the bathroom is done, and I am going to upload this video now, even though it's not completely done, because vlogmas starts tomorrow and I don't want to wait a month to put this video up. So I'll show you the towel rails during December in a vlog at some point, but that is going to conclude the bathroom reno video. Thanks for joining me on this trip. I think the bathroom looks really cool. We haven't used the shower yet, but the toilet works and the sink works, so yeah, it's looking good. And yeah, I'll see you for vlogmas tomorrow.